Okay, button has been pressed. Light has turned green. We are ready to go with our first apparently monetized Super Robot Sundays here on Sound Goblin Gaming since Twitch decided they can monetize non-affiliates and non-partners, a thing they've been able to do the whole time, but just decided not to.
Yeah.
Fuck Amazon. As always, I'm Bograt.
I'm Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
And we're still kind of deep in the midst of all the side story quest stuff that we got unlocked as we got into Chapter 8. Basically, as long as we don't hit what follows myth, we are pretty much welcome to do any of the other stuff here. We do have some ace chats because we recruited a few new people.
Yes, they're both great aces upon recruitment.
Yep.
Recruitment perks keep going up and up.
I think what makes a captain may also be.
It's
I don't know.
an-
It is.
it
That's
is
right.
a
It is a
mission.
combat one, but it's a super simple one. I remember that one now.
It's a super simple one. I think there's actual story-ish to it, so we might just do it anyways.
Yeah.
But does remind me.
That being said, I do believe we have reached the one where none of the remaining side story quests have anything specific we need to worry about. They're just basically do them, get power part or something.
Yeah.
So, as of yesterday, I think it was, they released a demo for Super Robot Wars Y on the Switch and PlayStation consoles.
Yep.
And I played through it. It's the first chapter. You get to carry your save over to the actual game. It is my first time playing a Super Robot Wars game. But from having watched a few of the playthroughs as part of this channel, I'm happy to report it is a lot closer to 30 than the previous ones as far as how you go through mission structure.
They've said the opening is a lot more open-ended, like 30, and then basically
It ties once the story kicks off. It basically goes into scenario mode straight through.
That is very weird from how it, like I said, how it's opened up.
Again, specifically, the opening is much more freeform, like 30, and when the story actually starts rolling, it goes into a more streamlined, like normalized mission 1, mission 2, mission 3.
Yeah, no, look, like the reason I'm saying that it's weird is because they specifically give a tutorial saying this is how missions are done. So it's just, it surprises me that they're going to change it up like that.
We'll see what we'll see
when
what we
it comes
see,
out.
basically.
Yeah. Either way, I've enjoyed it so far. My only complaint, which I think is going to be a demo-specific complaint, is that they don't have actual series themes for combat yet. They seem to be just using their generic specifically for Y for everything. I started off with Dynazenon, which I'd watched the series of it, which is why I picked it of the two starting options. And the battle theme came up, and I'm like, I don't remember this from Dynazenon. I wasn't paying that much attention to the music. Maybe they picked a combat theme as opposed to like the opening. One of the further suits, I'm not going to say because we're going to be covering it, but one of the other suits that came up later, it's like, oh, I know their music. I know what music they use for the series.
I mean,
And it
in
was the
fairness, we've also already talked about literally every suit that's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know if we want to discuss like stuff appearing in Chapter 1.
Who cares?
G Gundam shit.
Oh no! Oh no! It'll be revealed within the first hour of our stream
Pretty
event.
much.
Like,
Yeah.
or already to anyone. The series.
That's
Yeah. Anything on the
he
series
was
list?
he was saying more like he didn't want to
order
maybe
of
to spoil
shit
about like,
showing
oh, this shows up in Chapter 1. It's like it's fucking Chapter 1.
Yeah. So G Gundam stuff showed up.
Also,
And it didn't have
G-Gundam,
the
one of the main
G-Gundam
series.
That's like considering it a spoiler to be like Harry Potter has a scar over his eye. Literally
Wait,
mentioned in
he
the first
does?
like 5 pages of the fucking book.
Oh fuck! I never knew that. Better reading comprehension.
It's interesting stuff we can't spoil because A, we don't know it, B, we don't know it, like the Witch from Mercury story.
Yep.
Do you know that Luke Skywalker grew up on Tatooine?
God, I hope so. Let's make sense of that asshole.
Like, anyone who bitches about somebody spoiling something that's in literally chapter 1 can go fucking touch grass permanently if necessary.
Yeah, I was about to make the comment of I generally don't like the idea of spoiling shit that's not out yet, but the demo's out, so that part's out.
Yeah,
so,
literally the demo's out.
Yeah. I got to meet the Getter Robo Arc boys.
Mm-hmm.
Liking them so far. And I went the female protag route.
Oh, the ninja as opposed to
The ninja. The ninja rookie as opposed to the ninja leader,
Yes.
which is okay. Also, her suit is red
As opposed to purple.
and has a 2 at the end of the name.
Yeah, because the second one made from scratch, the first one.
Yep.
It's the gym of Protect suits.
No, it's the ground Gundam.
That's true.
Because
It
it's
is like the
specifically
ground Gundam.
made from the spare parts of the original. And oh boy, that opening, I can hardly wait for us to get streamed because boy, things are going to be said by us. Also has come out has the D-Gen Eternal SD Gundam event, which it's probably one of the tougher ones for its style of event.
Of course, the SD Gundam,
Yeah.
which are only available now.
Yep.
Like, oh, we did a wing event, but you had wing units, so
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever.
And the only way to get them is technically through this event. I mean, you can roll on the banner and get some there. I got lucky and got 2 of the Suzabi. Still haven't gotten any of the URs.
Percent of 3%.
I know. But yeah, it really looks like it's a more cyclical method this time. Because it is specifically, you only get these to do the main story through this event. And to actually level them up and get the... I forget what they call it when you use 2 together. When you increase their stars. Limit breaking? Limit breaking. Yeah, the only way to limit break them is to get a certain amount of cards of specific cards. That being said, there are a lot of assembly tickets out of this one. Not that they matter. They don't get the guaranteed SSR chance. Well, I think you can assume what my luck has been on that. I will be right back.
Strategically deployed stand up to the victory. Let's see. Okay.
Your statement would have more validity, Bright, if she wasn't the captain of the Dreistrager. Worship's role is not to eliminate enemies. Fucking really?
If a warship can,
Yamato swings in from outside.
Yeah, just a blast from a wave motion cannon comes in from outside. From downtown!
like, that may not be the purpose of it, but if it's capable of doing so, why shouldn't it?
Auto had like
The Yamato was our kill leader for pretty much the entirety of that game.
with everything but attacking, just like that's nice.
Yeah.
Likewise, the Dreistrager is one of the few units in our entire system where it's like no matter what it hits, it's getting a kill.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the only things we have that can reliably one-shot boss units.
Like I said, if it can, why shouldn't it?
The only thing holding it back is the fact that it can
Yeah, it can't do extra
do
actions.
extra actions.
I mean, it's the thing we've said since before we even started doing our stream playthrough of this game. The Dreistrager is genuinely one of the best units in this entire game.
Yeah.
One of the best units in the game, but is also honestly in reality the main character of this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because the story does actually more revolve around Mitsuba. Edge is just kind of there and has his own personal story, but his story is not actually the story of the game.
Not attached to the.
Same with as instead.
Yeah, the St. Claus.
Protagonist.
No. With that said, I do wish there were actually more missions like this one than, well, just this one, where we just use the ships, because it's actually kind of interesting change of pace.
Yeah. But at the same time, as I'm sure you probably can imagine, that's the very minority opinion in regard to a Super Robot Wars game.
Yeah.
People do not pick up Super Robot Wars to see The Rock Holland do things.
No, not really, but at the same time, it's like, there's so many missions in here.
With 30, yeah, it's a nice breakup when you have like 220 fucking scenarios.
Yeah.
In a more traditional Super Robot Wars game where it's only like 50, like, yeah.
I just wanted to reach back in time and pull Outlaw Star into a Super Robot Wars game, so my unit can just be a grappler ship.
I mean, there's a possibility. Like, Cowboy Bebop was in a fairly recent one as a debut series, and Cowboy Bebop is about the same vintage as Outlaw Star.
And hell,
Doesn't have quite the same pedigree, like, and popularity, but...
No, but at the same time, the ships are probably closer to Mecha than...
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly surprised Cowboy Bebop made it before Outlaw Star. Based
I'm not, again, just because Cowboy
Well,
Bebop
yes.
overall has just more popularity.
I meant more as if you were not quite as, like, fighters as a main unit. I mean, granted, Macross is right there, but Macross also returning to the Batroids.
It makes sense they do something like Cowboy Bebop because of the popularity of it. I think it would make more sense in the context of trying to incorporate into a view story.
Yes.
That's what
Bring
I'm saying.
something like Outlaw Star in.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I have no issue whatsoever with the
Although, again,
Cowboy
like...
Bebop being the game we used.
Oh, yeah, Spike was one of our main
Spike was
units.
one of our main units.
Just our money generator.
I'm an advocate for bringing in the more absurd stuff. Like, I think that's fine.
Yeah, like Outlaw Star would be great.
Yeah.
Incorporate the galactic ley line. The nonsense that is the back half of that series.
Yeah.
Us upgrades. And that one.
Yeah. Narrative is the top of the... We don't actually use this because we're going to use it for one more mission here.
Yeah.
Well, a few more stuff to clear up, but yeah.
Well, no, my point is we're not going to field it in any of those because Yona is currently in the other
yeah,
too.
V.
Yeah, the V2. The spare V2.
Yeah, we are literally going to use the narrative in one more mission because then we will get the C-Pax and then immediately the Phoenix.
I am interested in Y to see what they do with
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. They're doing a original story.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to mostly follow from what they said. It's going to mostly follow the actual plot of first season one until they get the rebuild.
And then
And
it's
then
going to
a
vary
Y
out.
series. Y series.
Which is, I mean, not uncommon for them to do with a Super Robot Wars game. It is quite frequent that the events of a given series will diverge heavily at a certain point, just from the influence of like all the other shit going on.
I think part of it is also
Like the big one is the big one that I can think of off the top of my head is the back half of Evangelion is extremely different in the Super Robot Wars Alpha universe
I would have to.
because Shinji throws a tantrum, Bright slaps the bitch out of him, and he runs off, and then comes back and is one of the most hot-blooded pilots in the entire game.
Yep.
part of it is also gives us like idea of what game made.
Yeah, because
Because
probably
the-
season 2
The
wasn't out
realistic
yet.
reason why these games are doing that season 2
Yeah.
yeah.
like in production.
Which, I mean, granted, not that like they wouldn't be able to get the like notes and stuff about what was planned, but it's also not a guarantee that what was planned would be what would happen, and it would be even worse if they tried to stay close, but then had like little things wrong.
Well, I'm guessing they probably got here's the information for months you can incorporate. Season 2 was still being
Yeah.
left out of that.
Yep.
And once they started on the game, they weren't okay. Now let's add season 2, and now it's already done.
Well, see, clearly the answer is Suletta is actually a motorcycle mechanic from Alaska.
What?
You don't know about this?
No.
It's an AU side story manga that has no robots whatsoever.
Yep.
Suletta Mercury is attending a like mechanics focused technical academy and was given the Ariel, a special motorcycle, by her big sis. And she's really weird and socially awkward because she's from Alaska.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's fucking great.
Gundam non-mecha focused AUs. Great. Like Office Lady Hamon.
A 30-something-year-old
That's
office
so
lady
fucking
Hamon
awesome.
Karn is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Witch from Mercury spin-off
All take
AU.
place on Earth.
It's all on Earth. She's from Alaska is her explanation of why she's not good at talking to people.
Legit.
Yeah.
Other weird Gundam side stuff includes Haro is just a guy in a suit and goes up to his family sometimes.
Okay, Gundam-san is its own whole
Oh,
fucking
okay,
thing.
Yes, yes.
Like Gundam-san is intentionally a gag series. It's
Yeah.
not quite the same thing there. Yeah, it's Kido Senshi Gundam, Suisei no Majo, so Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury. Seishun Frontier is the name of the spin-off, which is like either like Frontiers and Glory Days or like Glorious Frontier, a few different
Yeah.
Youth Frontier, stuff like that. But yeah, it's literally in the not-so-distant future, at Stakasia High School, Kanagawa, Japan, a transfer student named Suletta happens to meet Mirin, the daughter of a prominent local family. With Mirin unable to find her dream for the future, Suletta makes a proposal. Want to help me fill out my list of things I want to do? These two girls and their friends spend their glory days exploring new frontiers.
Yeah.
The true nature of Get Erase. Obviously, Draconium.
Not bad.
God, what could Get Erase even be? Why?
Completely paradoxically, despite Crosshand not being the suit.
So they can add Crosshand later on as DLC. DLC's already canned.
Could actually. They haven't announced it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, for why?
Series-wise,
Yeah.
Uh,
DLC series.
if what I've read on the store entry is accurate, like the two that are listed, just ban Presto Originals.
I feel they're not just going to stick to that, though.
I hope not.
Sure, they will include Band Presto. All the DLC
Yeah.
in like 30 days.
DLC 1 and 2, we already actually have the list.
Oh, shit.
As far as like what they like specifically say are included in them. DLC 1 is 5 playable units, 16 area missions, and 2 assist crew members. DLC 2 is 5 playable units, 16 area missions, 1 assist crew member. And I believe that matches up to the numbers we have for the Band Presto originals that were listed.
Okay.
I will say, I think this had come up before, and I don't remember if we actually got brought up that like, it was verification. You do get both the Grand Vang and the Vang Nex.
We did talk about that.
Yeah, because that was confirmed. Because that's like the one of the pre-order bonuses is 2 of them and the I'm blanking on the name, the Cybuster.
I think they put in everything.
Yeah, but this is specifically the pre-order bonus is Cybuster and the Grand Vang and Vang Nex.
How cute. They brought 24 units.
Okay, but is Ryoma worried about what Ryoma said, or is Ryoma worried about what Ryoma said?
No.
Alright. Now we can deploy the tactical come at me bro strategy.
I mean, it works.
Okay, so what I'm able to find so far is the things that we know for absolute certain is the pre-order bonus for pre-ordering the game is Psybuster, the Vangnex, and the Grand Vang. The bonus for buying the DLC 1 and 2 pack, which is also included if you get like the deluxe or ultimate editions, are the units from X and T. We actually have no idea what the other DLC units are. So they may actually be... There almost certainly will be probably at least one Banpresto original per DLC, because that's what they tend to do. But it could very easily be that the other 4 units are actually series-based. The only official thing that's been said about the DLCs is that the DLC have like each DLC pack follows a quote-unquote theme. So if there are series involved, all the series will have some sort of similarity of theming to them. So it may be like, you know, magic or space or whatever. Like they'll have something. Yeah, because what we have confirmation that Super Robot Wars OG stuff will be in the DLCs. We don't have that is not confirmation that's the only thing that will be in the DLCs. Essentially, is what I think where the confusion comes in.
I would expect there to be OG.
Yeah.
Oh, they may be even more angrier.
That being said, there's obviously some suspicion based on some series that are in the base game. But like the fact that like Combattler V is in the base game, it's people suspect that we will probably get Voltez as one of them. Seed Destiny being in the base game, people suspect we might get Seed Freedom stuff in the DLC.
I think that suffers the same issue that Season 2 Witch from Mercury and Bravern have.
Yes, except for the part where DLC stuff would not necessarily have been developed at the same time as the base game.
Sure.
And the DLC, like each DLC pack is only containing 16 area missions, which realistically, if you have 5 units per DLC, you're talking probably like 2 or 3 scenarios per thing. And like realistically, you're going to get like 1 for the Banpresto originals.
Probably 2. I assume they follow the same kind of
Yeah,
It depends on what the originals are, realistically. It's going to be like 1 or 2 for the Banpresto originals, and then probably like 2 to 3 for each of the series ones. Kind of like this one where it's like some of them have like showed up, and then later you got the actual recruitment mission. So it's not like they're going to be doing a bunch of storyline stuff from that. It's literally going to be, where the fuck are we? Oh, okay, I guess you can come with us. And like, especially if you do something like Seed, you know, you've got Seed Destiny and going into Seed Freedom, it's entirely possible that it's not necessarily going to be Seed Freedom story. It's literally just going to be the units. Hey, we found these upgrades.
I can do that, but then again, I can also see
Uh,
Gazer
Yeah.
or a Stray or something like that.
Those
like-
would be great. But
Likewise, there's suspicion that there might be some Gridman Universe stuff, because Danazanon is in there, and we've already gotten, obviously, Gridman in 30.
I have that downloaded and ready to watch. That's all there is to it, right? It's
Yeah, there's the Gridman series, the Danazanon series, and then Gridman Universe film.
okay.
At present, that is all that exists in the Gridman universe, though it's entirely possible that there will be more. It's hard to say because it's only been a couple years since Gridman universe, but like people really liked it. It did a really good at the bottom. It was like number 4 or number 5 of the Japanese box office on the weekend of its premiere, which is pretty solid for an anime film.
Yeah.
Like all the reviews were really pleased with it, all that kind of stuff, and like obviously like Trigger really likes that universe, so I would be very happy with more Gridman personally.
I thoroughly enjoyed Gridman, and while I did not like Dynazenon as much as Gridman, I still thought it was very solid.
Yeah. Other suspicions is we may get more Macross stuff as DLC because it does have Delta in there as base game. Then of course there's also just the fact of like not only is not every DLC series have to be in some way tied to a base game series, also it's like less likely that we will get multiple, you know, you might get like one or two out of them, because like in this one it's like Sakura Wars is kind of out of nowhere, and like IBO is technically a Gundam series, but is, you know, its own AU, so it wasn't really tied to anything in the main game. Yeah, Shinkalion is DLC.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to forget because Shinkalion actually has a lot of story
Yeah.
in this as a DLC add-in. I think it has the most missions of any DLC add-in in this game.
It's that or get a Robo de-evolution last 5 minutes.
True, but that one also kind of gets tied a little bit into just base Getter Robo that's in this, which works, but
Yeah.
it makes it whereas like Shinkalion really is just its completely own thing. It's not connected to any of the other.
I don't know if I want more Gundam for DLC, honestly. There's a lot of Gundam rep in
It's
There's a
high,
lot of Gundam in all. That's right.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's always one of the base series. The thing is, it's pretty unlikely that they would add. At the very least, it's very unlikely they would add anything you see
Also,
from DLC stuff. If they are going to do a DLC, it would probably be another AU, but there's already enough. There's already numerous Gundam AUs involved in Y, so it would be pretty unlikely.
yeah. Also, the lists are sometimes kind of deceptive with Super Robot Wars and Gundam games because technically, I think Zeta is on this list, or the list for 30. Zeta really just consists of the Zeta.
Yeah,
and
technically.
Camille.
Like a number of the Gundam lists on this one are here as unit, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that there is a differentiation made between the units from this series that arrive, because the Zeta is considered a unit from Zeta, even though it is also in Double Zeta.
Yeah.
Have Amuro.
Now, that being said, we
the
do
original
know
Gundam.
that Zeta and CCA are both in Y as actual story series.
Yep.
Mobile Suit Gundam is this one because like,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the 78, but it's unit only. It's literally Amuro was kicking around and had a 78. They gave him a parts kit for to build to keep him busy.
CCA is also missing. Unit only. That's CCA.
Already happened.
The actual Gundam series in this one that are getting story are narrative.
Yeah, it's like in much the same way that Macross Delta is actually listed for Y as units only, because there's a unit from base Delta. The story of the game is actually the movie.
It's the deal in the movie.
Yeah, it's
movie
Passion
actually-
Passion of Walkaway.
Yeah, from
It's an extremely funny and bizarrely rare occurrence where Macross Delta is listed as debut and units only.
yeah.
They always list one of the original series.
Yeah. So because I think it's the J, I want to say was the base one in Delta. Yeah, the VF31J, Custom Super Siegfried Hayate, shows up. That is from the original Delta series, whereas all the other ones, the 31J Siegfried, the 31F Siegfried, the 31F Siegfried Lil Draken, the 31C Siegfried and Macross Elysian are all unique to the actual Passion of Valkyrie movie. They all get listed as units for the movie, which is also the story that's in the game. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what DLC there is when it comes out.
Which, if you buy both the DLC, get it 3 days early to launch with the base game.
Yeah,
Rockstar did Revenant.
I want the premium music pack.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I saw a bunch of people complaining like, oh, it sucks that the only way to get the premium music pack is to pay the $50 extra for the ultimate version. And it's like,
no, it's not.
if they sold it separately, it would have to be like a $30 DLC
It is.
anyways, because it's fucking.
It is separate and it's $30.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's a licensing thing, dude. Like it's not like they're just charging $50 because they feel like charging $50. It's basically, hey, you're getting both DLC packs and the premium music pack. You're actually saving a little bit of money, like $10.
Yeah, no, I was pricing out because I'm going to be picking it up at launch.
Yeah.
Getting the pre-order. And so I was pricing it out. I'm like, oh, cool. There's something you music itself separately. I'll just do that instead of worrying about the DLCs. It's only $20 less. Fuck that. I'll just get the full package.
Yeah, because again, they have to pay the licensing fees for
Yeah.
all the music. Yeah, at this point, the only thing we don't know for certain is whether or not there will be any post-launch DLC,
Yeah.
which, like, could go either way. Kind of hope they don't do that, just because that actually really kind of annoyed me about 30.
I think post-launch DLC, man. It's such
I wanted to play. I wanted to
it's
play the game
such
when
a
it came
big
out, but
game.
like, I played. Yeah, for especially for 30, because 30, even base game 30 is like a fucking 80-hour game, and it's like I wanted to play it as soon as it came out. But then I'm like, okay, but in like 6 months, there's going to be twice as much fucking game and a whole bunch of new units I want to use and stuff.
Like base game 30 still had like over 100 scenarios.
Yeah,
It's already twice as more than twice as big as the regular W. And then you add more content.
yeah,
Yeah, that was actually the deciding factor from getting the DLC for Y. If it wasn't releasing at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to be playing this through.
until the DLC is out.
Until, yeah, it's
yeah.
Like, it just.
You don't want to be like 30 scenarios into a. We assume it's like a regular scenario game. Then
Yeah.
be like, oh, now you're adding a unit I really like. I would have liked to use for most of the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Welcome to the Ryoma Zone.
Oh no.
I'm thou, thou art I.
Oh no. I like that. He's the persona.
Yeah.
Which, fair.
Ryoma strikes me more as a stand. The
I mean, you're
epitome
not
of-
wrong.
Yeah. He is the epitome of Punch Ghost.
I mean, you say that there are personas
My
that do that
stand
too.
heats.
Yes.
That's just a larger, more menacing version of you stand behind you. Maybe.
It wouldn't be Heats. They don't. No, it would be Heats.
Yeah. Long title.
Yeah.
bask in all those Getter rays. Hope they're using sunscreen.
Full frontal. I've seen the end of time. There's nothing.
I am the Urioma.
Don't look wrong.
I'll be back. No, you're just invaders. Oh dang, we'll just have to use, I don't know, the Mazen Kaiser, the Dalgai Gar, this fucking train thing. Really, take your pick. Fuck it, we'll use the ship.
We're going to deny humanity the effects of Getter rays so they can't evolve further. We don't need to. Kiriko, show them the error of their ways. Are those roller skates?
Or whatever they need to be to save on animation budget. Woo!
We're back. Don't ask questions. All right, which one was it? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair.
We're going to deny you Getter rays by sending Ryoma Nagare to the final void. You really just want to see if he can punch the dimension hard enough to cause a dimensional collapse, don't you?
I hadn't considered that, but now I do.
こまで来たらごたくはいらねえぜ。大将、三つの心を巨大な一つの力にする。準備すんじゃねえぞ。ゲッターシャイン。シャインスパーク。今こそゲッター戦の本当の意味を知りなよい。
I mean, he did put wall up.
Yeah.
Still, just the idea of the response of being that's not even. Oh, eh.
Nigel in the true power of about that.
Not likely to kill him, but why not? There we go.
part of We Fight It do you not fucking understand?
A future where I can reach that one spot on my back that is really.
Still stick.
What?
In fairness, 98% of the crew is a pipsqueak in comparison to the size of Ryoma.
Yeah.
Probably close to 90% would count all the individual.
Like I'm trying to think of
Brave
other characters
Police.
we have that are rough the size of.
The Brave Police.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, the Brave Police are bigger than him, but.
That is technically correct. Are larger than.
Even if they don't look at the portrait sometimes.
No, they don't scale the ports of the rest of that. They're large vehicle size.
Be funny if. It would be funny if they did, because we'd be looking at nothing but like one of their legs.
The Scope Dog.
Yeah, sure, we'll complete that one too.
Edge and Az if they brother sister Mecha Shiva.
Maybe Vaughn if he stood up straight.
Now, Van might be tall as Ryoma. He is actually kind of rail thin.
That's
Yeah.
what I meant specifically height-wise.
No, we're not talking about height. We're talking about Ryoma's a fucking refrigerator.
I'm not actually sure how tall he actually is. I don't think he's that tall. It's just. That man is wide.
So the weird thing about it is he's actually, it's because of an art style comparison. He's actually
Yeah.
not that much bigger than everyone else in Getter Robo Armageddon.
Yeah.
That's just the art style of Getter Robo Armageddon.
Yeah.
AU, where Earth is a super high gravity planet, so everyone's building brick shithouse.
The part is that Ray almost started at normal anime protagonist size.
Okay, so extremely loosely, because there's not actually an official answer to this question, somehow, based on translating scale back from an action figure of Ryoma Nagari from Robo Armageddon, he's 6'2".
Okay.
So, not like tiny, but not like a monstrously large. He's slightly above like average male height.
In the United States.
Yes.
And he's a fucking monster.
Well, yes, in Japan he's a fucking monster. But the thing about that is Hayato is 6'3".
Yeah.
Ryoma is not even the tallest of the three Getter boys in Getter Armageddon.
Oh, he's
Now,
not-
now
he's
mind
not-
you, he's also 4 feet across.
And he's not the whitest either.
Well, yes, but that's because Benkei is the fucking boulder that chased Indiana Jones out of that one temple. Yeah, like Ryoma Nagare is like 6'2". It is extremely just an art style thing. Everyone in Getter Robo Armageddon just looks massive.
The delayed dimension boundary. Aiden and I have appeared. Apologies for being late, everyone.
Head of him.
Like again to it, like this is fucking Dr. Sao Tome from Getter Robo Armageddon.
He's also built like
Yeah.
Like it's just the art style of Armageddon. Every character fucking looks like this.
Fair
exposure to
enough.
get a raise makes you.
Well, you see, most world conflict is actually solved via football games.
He wouldn't play football. He'd play rugby.
Okay, so we have Vader's, Dr. Hell's nonsense, Kikaiju.
Inside of each, a tiny little core of Dragoonia the size of a golf ball. Uncommented on.
I was gonna say you're never gonna let them live that down, but honestly, none of us are.
No, if there's anything we're not going to let them live down, it's I've solved your paradox problem. Just stop that. Why did we need the zero system for this?
Outright. Just before we get. Let's see.
Shinkai.
For dry, red eyes, clear eyes.
That is not a dry red eye. That is a very wet red eye.
No, but now that you say it that way, I can easily hear that in the Bush voice actor from Mizuki's voice. It isn't actually that far off.
No.
No, it turns out when you're trying to be mostly kind of emotionless, you end up sending an awful lot like Ben Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
思ったよりやってなかったな
Okay, now that we have the thumbnail.
I'm looking forward to when we get to Super Robot Wars Y. And somehow that still ends up our thumbnail. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am half expecting that to be something you edit in. Just like some random episode.
Just like 2 frames of it so that YouTube catches it and makes it.
I can add the
I
thumbnail.
mean, you can just literally
too.
manually add a
Yeah.
thumbnail.
I have contemplated just doing that with the freaking Barbados Lucas wreck shot that we constantly get anyways.
Yeah.
Somehow turns out coincidentally that we have a tendency to turn on the animations for that attack right around the timestamp percentage through the video that YouTube defaults to thumbnailing from. Look, they're not story time streams. I'm not putting effort into making an actual thumbnail.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Even if after a certain point that thumbnail became extremely messy because it was filled with the text about termites. Realistically, the next time that I, at least, will provide us with constructed thumbnails will probably be whenever we get back to story time and are doing the Science Adventure series. Kind of dread the day we start doing that, but
Okay, back to our regularly scheduled nonsense.
AI にこんなことをさせる奴がいるのかシステムチェインダブルハンマーコネクタゴルディオンダブル
That'll never not be ridiculous.
Right in the crotch.
That was an unfeeling AI, it's fine.
I wish I was an unfeeling AI.
Well, now you're just light, so. Yay?
Honestly, makes the progression of that attack even more nonsensical.
What, hammers a nail into them, pulls the nail out, and then just hits them with the hammer?
So the purpose of the nail is actually extracting the core of the Zondarian to be so that it can be purified to save them.
Yeah.
These are just AIs.
Yep.
Like that's the whole reasoning behind the like driving the nail in, extracting it before then turning the whole thing into light, is so that they can actually save the like person that got turned into the Zondarian.
That's AI core.
武神装甲剣山
Turn the suit light.
友よ今こそ我らの力を
That right there is one of the things I'm looking for potentially at thumbnail. Dagengar model. Because when the last time I was there at their warehouse sale, they had like a spent and I think a Huckabee kit. Because I honestly have no, other than that, I have no specific thing I'm looking for there. Because I got my Leos and my Tallgeese. Okay, that's not true. If they have a master grade Tallgeese, I'm aiming for that. Now that I'm almost done with the real grade one. Also, that sticker sheet has so many unused stickers. Because I was looking at it, I'd gotten to just the weapons and the mounting brackets for the weapons. And I looked at the sheet and was like, I still have over half of these metallic stickers left. These are all going in the weapons. Nope, only one.
Jeez, multiple models.
I don't. Because like a lot of them are very specifically Tallgeese specific stickers. Also, I decided to apply one of the decals that's like the clear one. I'm like, I'm only going to do that one because it goes on the shield. And I immediately placed it in the wrong spot on the shield. I thought it was centered. No.
Does look like if you want a Daigengar
So,
kit, they're ready.
well, so here's the thing. There's good news, bad news.
It exists, but it's old.
No, it's not actually even that old, but there is a HG Daigengar pretty readily available. It usually runs about $60. It doesn't come with Owl's-Insider, and
Yeah.
the only one that actually has the Daigengar and Owl's-Insider in bird mode, which is when it's the horse, is like the Chogoki, the Soul of Chogokin model, which is like $300.
Fair enough.
So you can absolutely have the Daigengar, but it's just going to be the Daigengar.
That being said, Krampus, if I was only able to get you the Daigengar, would you be happy with the Daigengar?
I mean, sure, you don't have to, but give me the Daigengar.
You have done an awful lot for me, and if I see it there at Gunzo, I've wanted to get you that. Say thank you.
Yeah, sure. I'd take just the Daigengar.
You'll have to make your own recklessly large sword with boosters on it.
Yeah, because it just has the standard.
It's the standard Guts' great sword.
Basically.
Oh, like this tiny weapon equivalent of
Yeah, only in Super Robot Wars can you have a Guts sword the
Uh-huh.
size of a robot and go, man, that's his tiny sword.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like I think it has like the regular katana, it has the big great sword, but it does not have the hilarious warship rocket booster sword.
It's like anytime you bring up the red frame, show someone like, oh yeah, that's a mobile suit with a mobile suit sized katana. That's the small katana.
Hey guys, is an atmosphere black hole a bad thing?
I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could? Oh god!
It's okay, and for no reason
And in
collapses 2
atmosphere,
seconds after
visible
fire.
black holes. Naked eye, everyone's dead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yes. Because I don't think you can technically have a black hole without a significant amount of mass to be dangerous to be able to visibly see a black hole.
I think someone did the science on it. It was basically like the whole like people being scared about like, oh, the Large Hadron Collider is going to create a black hole. It's like, if this creates like a penny-sized black hole, that consumes the Earth.
Yeah, it's like if this creates a penny-sized black hole, not only does that consume the Earth, but you don't have to worry about it. You will be dead before you know it.
Yep.
It's like it will consume the Earth, and it won't be slow about it.
Nope. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I just imagine our black hole cannons as sort of containment
Yeah.
to keep somehow annihilating everything in the relative vicinity.
It's actually just a marketing term,
Yeah, I was gonna say
like
it's-
5G.
Fire the black hole cannon.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the scientists are like it's not a black hole, it's just an annihilating sphere that you fire.
I'm gonna call it a black hole cannon. People think that's sweet.
That's my.
God damn it!
That's its official name. Thank you very much.
I go.
Turns out this was actually developed by our scientist, Steve Blackhole.
Just name it.
I built the black hole cannon to help mankind, not destroy it.
No one cares, Steve.
Yeah, a bit on the tough side.
No, they just gave this dude like a bajillion health.
Yeah.
Like you can see, we did that much damage to him, and he's still not under 100,000. Hence why it's also question marks.
There's a line from like one of the Film Cow productions, like live action things, which is something to the tune of "Why do I keep fighting you when you can just pull ridiculous crap out of your ass like this?" And while I love SSSS Gridman, I do feel like every time Gridman fights one of the two, the antagonists are just screaming that. It's like, why do I keep fighting you? Just pull crap out of your ass like this. Because every episode is a new transformation or a new power.
He's a great man. He has many powers.
It's Gridman, he has been. Greatest power of all is friendship.
Wait, but now just threw a chakram. Does that mean he tried to assassinate Char Aznable?
No, he's far too busy trying to assassinate her.
No, he's Krillin.
Krillin, who at a point could have actually been the most powerful, well, not the most powerful, but the deadliest of them. He would have killed Nappa if Vegeta hadn't warned him to dodge the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, no, like, even to, like, the very end of everything canonical to Dragon Ball, the Destructo Disc is dangerous as shit.
Yeah. It's only had one enemy it did not cut, or it wouldn't have cut through. And that's because Cell is bullshit.
Yes. But it's like, it would have cut through Cell, and that just wouldn't have really mattered to him, basically.
Well, it specifically bounced off of Cell's neck.
Well, yeah, because he like
But that was specifically perfect Cell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
any other form of Cell still would have cut through
Yeah,
him.
it just wouldn't
Just
matter.
would have mattered. And Perfect Cell is Perfect Cell, so
Yeah. That's like, it did cut through Boo.
yep.
What the fuck do? It was actually the first actual damage on Frieza too.
Like
his tail off.
it's also worth noting that Krillin is the only motherfucker crazy enough to do it. Like, just about every other technique in the entirety of Dragon Ball, at some point here or there, got like copied or used by somebody other than its originator.
Yeah,
Krillin is the only one that's like, no, I'm just gonna make like a single molecule thick blade of ki and hurl it at people. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, you psychopath!
I mean, to be fair, there was one other person who did it, and they got themselves killed by it. Well, not killed, but got themselves defeated by it.
Yeah.
And is easily qualifiable as a psychopath.
Yes. Now, that and Ten Shinhan's Kiko are the only attacks that I don't think Goku ever copied.
Yep.
Well, okay, he didn't copy Yamcha's thing, but that's because Yamcha made it. And that's fair.
So he technically didn't copy it per se, but the Janken Fist did get changed and influenced by the Wolfang Fist.
Actually wasn't referring to that. I was referring
I know,
to...
I'm just saying, he did copy from Yamcha.
Oh, yeah. But that was before Ki Blasts were a regular thing at that point. Like, he had the Kamehameha, but that really wasn't the major thing he did.
I mean, he couldn't, like, bust them out whenever he felt like it.
Yeah.
It was basically like, I'm going to do this, and it's going to end the fight one way or another, because if it doesn't beat them, I don't know.
Yep. Dragon Ball was just so much better with its inventiveness fights. I don't see them doing anything as I wanted, like the word that came to mind is silly, and it's not really what I'm going for. As unorthodox, as in Dragon Ball, where he literally fires a Kamehameha with his feet to propel him into something.
Yeah, I mean, they did something like there's a handful of stuff here and there in Z that gets inventive, but Z just suffered a lot from, well, we defeated that invincible enemy, so now we have to face this next even more invincible
Yeah.
enemy after a certain point. Like, again, if Z ended where Toriyama wanted it to,
Yep.
we would have been fine.
Agreed.
It's just you had like Frieza, which was basically built up to be like pretty much kind of the ultimate evil in the universe, and it's just like hugely powerful, unstoppable force. And it's like, okay, well, Frieza was defeated at, you know, great cost and great sacrifice, and like that's it. And they're like, no, that's not it. You got to keep going. And he's like, fine.
And this old man and this clown. No, those designs are silly.
No,
one
but just
believes
like
in extra villains.
but it's just like, okay, like now I gradually have to make more and more ridiculous reasons why they can't just fucking, you know, shoot them with a Kamehameha and they explode into dust. Like,
Yeah.
and then like at least by the time like the GT aside, like GT did actually have some inventive stuff, but is
Yeah.
as a whole not great. But like when you get to like Super and then Daima, they've gotten back to being more creative about stuff. Like a lot of the tournament, like the tournament arc in Super,
Yeah.
is genuinely like, I mean, obviously like there's the stuff that, you know, was, you know, Battle of the Gods, Resurrection, the stuff that's the startup of Super. There's the, you know, retelling and expansion of those movies. But when you get to the stuff that's actually unique to Super, they actually do get pretty creative and pretty inventive, and like a lot of the other, especially a lot of the people from other universes have really interesting powers and use them in very interesting ways. Like Hit is honestly one of the most interesting Dragon Ball characters in existence just because of how his power works. He's not actually strong,
Yeah.
but he still is like damn near unbeatable just because of the way his power works. And then, like, honestly, the entire principle behind Ultra Instinct is actually kind of cool and interesting and not a thing they had really done in Dragon Ball before that.
Yeah.
And then Daima kind of comes back a little bit to more of an original Dragon Ball feel just because of the base of it. And then they just kind of have this whole, like, oh, like, yeah, you know, he still is a good martial artist. He still can do Kamehamehas and stuff like that. But also, we're in the demon world now. The demon world has all kinds of crazy shit, like these bugs that do all kinds of weird things. And
The bug that never got you.
yep. Like, just the idea of, like, no, there's just, like, a lot of other stuff out there. Like, there are plenty of people that are perfectly powerful, you know, fighters or combatants that they themselves aren't really, like, good martial artists, but they're just, they have access to equipment and stuff and kind of understand how to use it really well.
Yeah. I need to actually finish watching Daima.
It was good overall, but it definitely did start to drag in the middle.
Yeah. I think I watched the first 5 episodes, and then I started watching 4-stars like reviews of them. And it's like, honestly, this is good enough for what I care about for it.
And, has 8 levels of potential.
That makes it like harder to kill him.
The lower his health goes, the higher your stats go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, includes all the defensive stats.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I can't do anything about it. It's not morale based.
Yeah, it's not right. It's literally the only way to basically keep potential from becoming a pain in the ass is to, like, one-shot things.
Yeah. And we were a bucket of hit points. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is also percentage based, but does have a cap on how high they will go, or like how big the boost is. It just means that when something has like 180,000 HP to start with or whatever, it very quickly gets to that cap.
Yeah.
Light rail.
I want to say the cap is something like 50% or 30%, like, of your total health, but it's like on most enemies, it's like if you have like 30,000 HP, 30% of your health is not that bad to have to grind through. If you have 200,000 HP, 30% of your health is a fucking nightmare.
Hence why I'm hitting him with like fairly strong attacks that have like smash hit and
And
Valor
not even doing
and-
5 digits. Yeah.
yeah.
Nerd.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet.
Thank you, entirety of the Getter Robo team.
By the way, buckle in. This is the entire scenario,
Yeah, pretty much.
including when we get to the fight.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna ask, is there an actual combat to this?
Yes, and the combat also consists of the two of them nerding out over robots.
God. Those two shouldn't be very much less the same ship.
Is it? Looks directly at the camera. You are a toy. Child's play. Okay, so the thing I remember from SD Gundam G Generation Overworld, there were a lot of other Gundams on your war.
Not in this 1 year war.
Well, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Just because it isn't explicitly in the game doesn't mean it's not. Or wasn't a thing.
Yeah, like Amuro is still considered like the Federation ace of the 1 year war, but yeah, it's entirely possible that all the other 17 Gundams that existed during 0079 existed during this universe's 1 year war as well.
I mean, Amuro is still the ace, even with all the 20 some odd extra Gundams.
Yeah,
yeah.
What we're not seeing.
Even than you see, but yeah, but it is like you do get other people in like Universal Century Gundam that are actually Federation aces from the 1 year war.
Amuro wasn't the only ace.
See what
He
you
was
don't.
just the Gundam.
What we don't see is the secret history of this universe, where all of the other like Gundams that were made for Amuro had to fight off Decepticons, had to fight off. That's why all the other series aren't in this Super Robot Wars.
One of the big things that's actually different between this one and the real like UC Gundam is in this one, Amuro is pretty publicly like massively like the hero of the 1 year war, whereas in UC it was like acknowledged like yes, he was a major contributor and like helped us win, you know, the Battle of Albawaku, and but you know, forget him now.
Go live over there.
And then he disappeared. Don't ask questions.
Like they kind of did that to him in this, but it's also like it's been like 10 years now, like in this one, and
They basically still had him like living on one of their bases.
yeah, Cheyenne.
But they were like, yeah, you can build your around
Yeah,
78.
yeah, build a
Here's all the
Gundam, like
parts for
chill
it,
out,
have
whatever,
fun.
man. And like also like it's a big deal of like everybody knows who Amuro Ray is.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's like he fought alongside the other heroes of that era. And it's like if you think that the Federation government is going to be like, no, you could never talk about Amuro Ray, and Ryoma Nagare is going to be like, sure, like, like some Federation, intelligence officer is going to come to him and be like, you can't talk about anything that Amuro Ray did during the war. And then Ryoma's going to shove his head so far up his ass, his fucking hat's going to pop out through a fucking black hole.
I am sure that one Federation person tried, and that person still is walking around like Ouroboros, and his head jammed up his own ass.
Their picture is included in the manual for how to deal with Ryoma. This is what happens when you try to deal with Ryoma. Don't.
Rules for dealing with a getter team.
They could
Don't.
deal with the other person that's typically involved, or that other person that is like in the,
The three heroes.
trio of heroes, which is Tetsuo.
Yep.
Tetsu's the guy who undid the guy's head from his ass and then punched him in the sternum and knocked him out. Knockout one.
The trio is actually with Koji.
That was a Cody.
Yeah, because Koji, Ryoma, and Amuro are like best friends because they all fought together in the war. Tetsuya was involved in the war before that, and that's where he's like the great hero from, and then came back and got Great Mazinger.
The whole thing spawns from the very first SRW game.
Yeah.
That was Gundam,
It-
Mazinger, and Getter.
yeah.
Yep.
So it is Koji, Ryoma, and Amuro are like anytime all three of them are in a game, it's always they all fought together in the war, however long ago. They're all like best friends.
They throughout the entire series referenced.
That being said, Koji would also tell them to fuck off. He just wouldn't probably physically assault them.
Him about the anime. What? I just get more and more fourth wall breaking.
Well, okay, in fairness, only one of the two of them would do that. Because like
Right, yeah. What person's still from the real, quote-unquote.
Kata actually is just from the like regular ass like Galgai Gar universe.
Yeah.
Ernie is from our world.
Yep.
Because Isekai in the Knights of Magic world, technically this game is kind of Battery.
And it's the what?
Like it's Isekai back to reality. Much like in Kingdom Hearts, Sora's Isekai to the world of fiction.
Well, like yes, in this game they like essentially modify it so that the world that Ernie originally came from is the one that this game takes place in, which does have like actual super robots by default, even though that wasn't a thing in the actual Knights of Magic, because he's literally just from our world. He's a huge mecha anime otaku.
He has a huge like mecha anime.
And a genius programmer. I'm sure we have made the recommendation multiple times before, but I will make it again. Knights and Magic is a great deal of fun, and everybody should watch it.
You have a fever. Go to the sick bay.
The only cure is more robots.
No, cure is medicine. Go to the sick bay. Oh, he's really mad now.
I would have also accepted if both of their text boxes there were just brackets rocking out to heats.
Yeah, well, remember, by default, this game doesn't use heats.
Ah, right. Okay.
Every Gundam? Really? Every Gundam? How many pixies are there?
Three, one of which never actually gets fielded.
How many Gundams existed during the 1 Year War? I think the answer to this question is challenging. Before getting it.
Answer to this question is also challenging because for some reason people include things that are classified as literally fucking designated RGM. It's another Gundam.
That was error.
Oh.
Like, the closest I can think of would be the ground Gundams, but those are specifically RX series.
Yes, those are X series. Or RX-79.
Yes.
see. I think the last time we figured this out, it was 17.
That before or after that?
Requiem for
That was
Vengeance.
before Requiem. It was before a couple other things.
I still need to watch that.
Name of the series.
It's fine.
God, I would hope so.
Wow, Aubrey, you sure know a lot about Gundam. Still don't dodge, though.
So let's be real here. In fairness, it's entirely possible to be the famous pilot of a unit without knowing shit all about it. Amuro knows a lot about Gundams because he's also a fucking mecha nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason he was able to actually initially be such a good pilot of the 78 is because he had literally sat there reading the whole fucking manuals for Project V.
He's also been involved in literally everything you see.
Actually, he hasn't been involved in
Actually,
much of
no,
it,
no.
and specifically in more than half of the stuff he's been involved in, he didn't have a Gundam.
Yeah.
He did not have a Gundam throughout the entirety of Zeta.
Nope. Got the J.
Yeah, he had a DJ.
Wasn't it?
No.
No. It was, I don't know, off-doing something else. They didn't actually really explain.
What's important for that?
We have semi-canonical explanations of what he was up to during that time.
Char at the bars. Napkin. Diagram. Whatchamacallit, Psycho Friend.
I mean, he didn't receive that specifically from Char.
Yeah.
At least not directly. I mean, Char got that information out to other people.
I mean, Char got it to Anaheim,
Yes.
basically with a sticky note on it that says, hey, hand this to Amuro.
Yes. So I was gonna say Shard didn't meet with Amuro in a bar, hand him the little napkin with a drawing, go, see this cool thing I made? Maybe now Lala will speak to me again.
Well, he was going to, but he got sidetracked by Manfa Chakram trying to kill him again.
God damn it, Grid Knight, knock that off.
Why does this keep happening?
So no one of those Chakram assassins after him. Look at him eventually.
They have a union.
Obviously not. They've stopped hiring for that job because they keep dying.
Chakram Chuckers, local 197.
That fourth wall is really about to fall apart. Just did. Oh no.
All right.
We've probably got time for the last side mission. Super deformed danger.
Yes, certainly. It's unit battle.
Yep.
One of those. But only Gridman, all the Grey Knight unit or Grey Earth units. By that I mean it's Gridman, Grey Earth, and Grey Earth MS.
Yeah. Lantis is also here.
Or Umi and Fu. I haven't used any of them in a long time, so.
Well, I mean, as far as the actual fixed sortie units, the fixed sortie is Gridman, Ray Earth, and Lantis.
The other two. There are two. They only list 3 fixed sortie, even if there's more.
Oh, they do actually shove the 2 other ones out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't remember this mission.
I only remember enough to know, like, okay, yeah, there was a little bit more to it when it came to the fixed units, but yeah. When has that stopped it?
Can't move. Stuck to floor. versions of the Funko Pop dimension.
Yep.
No, these actually look cute.
Yeah, they have personality.
Could be anyone whose head is on fire.
Over Justice. He's gonna help us out of the situation.
Yes. Ugh. It was Alexis Carib the entire time.
Gridman has lots and lots of powers.
I mean, well, true. This is just.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's literally where Gridman lives, basically.
What else?
No, we are not outnumbered. They only put 8 of them on the board.
Don't feel the need to, but do it anyway.
Hit him in the neck.
All right, Kaiju, dash yourself upon the rocks.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We just used our weakest attack to destroy something. We're fine.
We're being hampered. Oh no. Doesn't matter. Oh, they are especially fucked now. Why am I here?
Nah, I got this. It's fine.
Thanks, Lantis. I needed a cheering section.
Atlantis, stand there and make sure they don't get hit by random kaiju limbs as they fly off.
Are they casting Holy? That many flashbangs right there? Butt wounds.
Thanks, I guess.
It's the thought that counts. The count is.
Oh, God.
Us, Gridman, and I guess Lantis is here too. We'll take care of it.
I mean, Lantis is in better shape than Fu or Umi.
Yeah, Umi or Fu, because we at least got him later, so he's higher level.
Yeah.
Fine. Sure that Gridman.
Oh, good
We
man.
can absolutely solo
So
this.
this entire map.
Pretty sure Hikaru could solo this.
So it's
Yes.
Lantis, by virtue of how late we got him, can probably solo this.
I might have a tougher time
His
with him.
stats
because
aren't
he
going to be as
doesn't-
high.
Yeah, 'cause we don't have a bunch of upgrades pumped into him.
Yeah.
Like, he could still probably solo it. I don't think he could, like, one-shot
oh.
these things.
Yeah, I can. He's already 87.
Yeah, but I don't remember what level he's at, because we haven't, like, used him.
140 something.
That was like 120. Either way,
Yeah,
fine.
Okay.
yeah, he's 145. He can.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I didn't remember I didn't remember how long we've had Lantis, so.
A decent amount of time, but not long enough
Like
for
a
him to.
month ago, but that's
Yeah.
that doesn't mean much, honestly.
Yeah. Atlantis is in check.
Gridman knows what's up.
None of your business.
heard we covered it before. I know he gets. Is Hyper Agent another form, or is it just?
It's,
Yeah.
it's full powered Gridman. Hyper Agent is just the ability.
Okay. Well, no, he eventually gets to be like Hyper Agent.
I think it's just.
Form
I think
of
it's just the
variant
attack.
series.
I don't think it's. I think full powered is the only alternate form he gets.
Yeah, that's fine. They can stand over there.
I think Hyper Agent is a ability on the pilot that has like a trigger.
Yeah, Hyper Agent is an ability on the pilot. That is one of the skills.
There's an attack.
There was something. I know we looked it off, but
Because he does either eventually get the form or the attack of the has at the very end of the game.
Yeah, I think it's literally a. I think it's a one-time thing. I don't think it's a thing you regularly use.
Makes sense.
I think it's in the last chapter, so it's
Yeah.
well past when anything else.
There is so much Makona can do. Like a
It's an attack. He'll eventually get Grid Math by Hyper as an attack.
Like of all the characters from the Ray Earth universe, Makona's the one you definitely don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, it's when we start the final chapter he gets it, but it's
He gets
only
it a lot.
on full powered Gridman.
Makes sense.
So he has to be in full powered form and then gets the attack. That being said, it's also fucking hardly necessary.
No. I mean, when we gave him 4 extra versions, attacking was nuts to say.
And he has even more powerful attacks in the full powered form.
He does also technically at that time get the Grid Fixer Beam, a thing I have never used.
Ability?
Yeah, it's not good. You spend all of full powered Gridman's energy to fully restore one ally's HP, energy, ammo, and SP and remove all debuffs.
It's flavorful.
Not good.
No.
There could actually be an argument for using it if you weren't transformed, because all like the Gears 4 versions of the same attack are
Ammo.
Yeah.
ammo, not
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, you specifically only have it if you're full powered.
All right.
All right, that's going to about do it for us here on Sound Goblin Gaming as we continue our playthrough of Super Robot Wars 30 on Super Robot Sundays. Join us tomorrow as we continue with more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. The digital world continues to blow over into the real world. Starting to see the effects of that as we play alongside the original Cyber Sleuth story. On Thursday, we'll have some more D&D 3.5 in hindsight, and we'll be right back here next Sunday, more Super Robot Wars 30. Until then, I've been Bograt.
I've been Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
Have a good one, y'all.